Hi, welcome back. I am headed up for my first solo adventure to the cabin. I'm very nervous, but I've brought a friend. She's clearly stoked about it. We'll see how she does. She's never driven this long, but she loves being outside. So let's see how Stella the cat does. And I'm pretty sure I'm officially a cat lady now. So it's 11:07. I just need to go grab some gas and some ice, and then we're off. So the plan is to stay one night all by myself with the cat and see if I can hack it. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't very anxious and nervous about it. But what can you do? Wish me luck. We've got ice, we've got gas. There's literally no other excuses I can make to delay this, so let's get on the road. She is already not enjoying it. I think she'll maybe just... I think she's gonna like it. We'll see. Hey, Stell? She's literally scared of her own shadow, so... Okay, well, we made it. So, yeah, come join us as I show this kitty how to be an adventure cat. Hey? Come on out. So, it's pretty cold in here, actually. Okay, it's 16. It feels colder than that. It's a little bit windier than I suspected, but we made it. So now I need to clean this place up because I think I'm going to be spending a lot more time inside the cabin than I typically have been, just because it feels safer. So first order of business. Because we're in bear country, I'm going to unload everything and then I'm going to unpackage this and thoroughly read the instructions. So I take this off and I... Okay. 2 bear sprays. I'm going to clean all this stuff up. Look at her. I knew she would like it out here. First order of business after I unpack and clean this up is to fix that chimney. So stay tuned. There must be a nest over there. I think we should go find out. Got my bear spray. Now that I'm remembering, the dock isn't fully connected down there, so we won't actually be able to see out too far. But let's see if we can see if there's birds nesting down there, because there's a lot of noise. I can't see them, but I can definitely hear them. That's nice. It won't feel like I'm alone. Okay, so here's the thing. The closest neighbor, I timed it, is literally less than a 2-minute drive. So, you know, it's not really, it's off-grid in the fact that I have to bring everything here, but I'm definitely not alone out here. Either way, I'm just gonna try my best to stay out here. I'm very much afraid of the dark, but luckily up here it's north enough that the sun rises a few minutes earlier and sets a few minutes later. And if we're going from like when you can actually see the sun, let's see, I think it's like, it's not going to get dark till 10 p.m. So yeah, it's not going to get dark until 9:57 today, and tomorrow the sun will rise at 5:45, but you'll be able to see the light starting at 5 a.m. So what, that's 7 hours of darkness? I should be fine. I have lots of lights here. I've been known to sleep with the lights on. So like, I'm just gonna try to enjoy myself and be in the moment rather than worrying about everything that can go wrong. I mean, too late. I've already thought about everything that could go wrong. Again, Stella is hiding down here, but she'll come around. She takes about 3 to 4 months to adjust to anything. So, yeah, she should be there when I go to leave tomorrow. I'm kidding. I hope she's going to come out. She loves to be outside. If this isn't living like the true pandemic life, going into your like tiny cabin that you built, then I don't know what is. So anyway, what I was thinking on the way up here is, okay, if a bear, because plywood's not that strong, right? If a bear was to break through the plywood, could they fit through 16 on center studs? I don't know. It seems unlikely that they could fit through that, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera off, listen to the birds. I'm gonna try to figure out what to do in this situation, because right now this is all a fire hazard. I'm not gonna be able to have a fire with this. So what, we have 8.5 hours to sort ourselves. Everything is fine. Okay, I've just decided that throughout this video, I'm going to do a 1 to 10. How brave do I feel? Okay, so like leaving, from 1 being like no brave and 10 being like, okay, a little bit brave. When I was leaving, I was like, yesterday when I was thinking of doing this, I would be like a 1. On the way here, I had the music going, things were okay, the drive was really easy and chill. So I'm gonna say it was like a 5. Now that I'm here and I'm reminded that I'm terrified of everything, I would say I'm like a 3. But that's pretty good. A 3 is not bad. So maybe like in a little bit I'll be like, I'm hoping like at peak I feel like I could get to a 6 or a 7 even. I know people are gonna be like, do a 10. You have to envision your reality. You'll be a 10. It's like, nah. I know myself and I ain't never gonna be a 10. I'm like a 2 when a stranger gets on the elevator with me. So 7 is like, that's like me really shooting for the stars. So, okay, so we're like a 3 right now. Stella is like a negative. I think Stella's on the negative scale. Oh, she'll be okay. Stella is pulling at me, so I'll see you later. Bravery scale, -5. Wish I had a dog right now. Update. Oh my gosh, where's that pointing? Update, I'm now in a t-shirt. It's warm. Not in here, it's 15 still here. One-handed crack for the team. Oh my gosh, there's so much to look at with the lake open. I've got this collapsed, I'm so stoked. I sorted these back here. I've got the back door open. Everything is going well. Stella is back hiding, but that's okay. I'm gonna keep tidying and then I'll come back when I'm taking on the chimney work. Wait, wait. Oh my gosh. If Heather was here right now, she'd say, eat something, Janet. So I'm going to eat something and then I'm gonna tackle the chimney because I really need to do that. Check it out. Bravery rating going up. It'll work. I've delayed it for as long as possible. I must now tackle my chimney repair. As you have seen, the chimney is super messed up. Because I'm cheap, okay? You'll see that from the meals I eat this weekend. I'm cheap. And this chimney shit is so expensive, and considering I don't even have a proper stove in there, it's like I've spent more on chimney and all this stuff than I have on the stove, which is absurd. And I'm kind of like, I should upgrade my stove and make it legal and then insulate this place. It goes straight out at a 45 degree, and it's super windy here mostly always. I don't know how I got so lucky today. Well, because I checked the weather and I planned. When it's windy, the stove works, obviously, because I've put like 1,700 minutes of footage, of stove footage. Anyway, oh my god. Okay, it works, except when it's windy, the smoke actually goes back into the stove and then smokes out the entire cabin. And then you have to turn the stove off and your like eyes are bleeding. And anyways, and you have to open the windows. It's brutal. So I told myself I'm not going to stay overnight here again until I can at least have a semi-solution to this. This is just a 45 elbow adapter that I'm hoping to put on here and then put the chimney back onto the top. And then hopefully just having that correction will help kind of prevent some of the wind. I'm assuming it's when the wind is like coming this way and it's just going straight in. I just realized that way you can actually see the lake. And I can stand like this. Okay, it's not as good for standing. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna put the chimney on here. The other thing that's wrong is when I was up here last time checking it out, there's a sticker up there that clearly says up. And I've clearly installed it with the sticker going that way. So I'm going to climb up the ladder. I'm gonna fix it. I don't feel confident. Did I just leave it? I remember this being really difficult to install, so I'm hoping it's not as bad. I'm just realizing there might have been a reason why I installed it upside down. It might not go in. Okay, you know what? Let's just fucking get up there and... I know it's not great, but it's gonna have to fucking do for tonight. Because the other one isn't connected properly, this one can't be connected properly either. So this one is upside down as well. Fight me. I mean, okay, both the pieces are in upside down. Couldn't get it. Chimney cap. I hope it's gonna be good enough for the wind. Hopefully this will help. It does look less janky like this, so that's good. She need moolah, big back pillar, waist on wicked, large ground decker, oh my god. Put all your soul into me kilometers. I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. Available, I'll be available. No girl can style you. You want me back, girl. So laugh off of them. Tastes like kitty. Okay, it is, oh, I'm not gonna sit like that. Much better. It is 7:53, so basically 8 o'clock. I'm just gonna chill. I'm gonna enjoy the outside for a little while, and then I'm gonna move in, and maybe it'll be a nice sunset. We'll see. Well, you'll certainly see. Oh, and by the way, look who's having the time of her life out there.
If it'll make you happy, honey, I will make a pilgrimage to Africa the month.
Bye. Cheers. We survived the night. It was actually fine. My bravery scale was like, honestly, like a 6 that whole night. But somebody did not sleep until the sun came up. She was busy exploring the entire night. I spent more time yelling at her to be quiet than I did remembering to be scared. I'm going to sit here and enjoy my cup of instant coffee, which reminds me of Barbados, because I drank a lot of instant coffee when I was living in Barbados. Okay, it's like 12:30, it's pretty windy out, and I've pretty much determined that I don't think there's enough draw on the chimney at that angle, even with that new little piece, to make a difference. So like last night, it seemed like the smoke was just like billowing. So I think I need to take it all apart and figure out how those chimneys are supposed to connect so they can be pointed in the right way. And anyway, I'm gonna change it. I've decided today that I'm gonna hang up some walls. I'm gonna try this one right here. I'm gonna hang it up and I'm gonna see how it looks. I've decided that I don't want to do insulation, much to my father's dismay. I just think with this stove being so like janky, it's not worth it. And also it's like pretty hot in here anyway, so I think the insulation would just make it rougher. And he was like, oh, well, you won't hear the sound. But turns out I like hearing the ducks and stuff. So I'm just gonna leave it for now. Yahoo! It's coming together, it's coming together. Love it. As you can see, it's getting pretty windy out here. So I think we will call that trip done skis. So, heading out. Stella's very happy. Hey, Stella. Now begins the drive home. Thanks for watching.